Okay. Bring the big toes to touch, the knees wide to the side of your yoga mat. Let your arms extend forwards. Forehead to press down into the earth. Close your eyes. Perhaps wiggle your jaws. Gently move the head from side to side. Check in with how your body feels this morning. Any tension through the upper back, shoulders. Feel the hips track down towards the heels. Lift your forehead. Walk both hands over to the left side. Allow the forehead to come back down to the earth. If you can, plant the right hand on top of the left hand here, a little side stretch in your child's pose. Lifting the forehead, walking the hands back through center over to the other side. Allow the head to come down. Place the left hand on top of the right if you can. Draw the left shoulder down towards the floor. Starting to deepen the breath now. Activating your Ujjayi breath for your practice. Walking your hands back through center. Then bring your hands to interlace behind your back if you can and draw the arms overhead. Wiggle the arms from side to side. Notice any tightness in the shoulders. Draw the shoulders back away from the ears. Draw those hands up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch in the front of your shoulders here. Allow the hands to press them into the earth as you lift your forehead. Bring yourself to sit in hero pose now. So you're going to bring the knees together. On your inhale, send your arms up. On your exhale, hands to your heart. Matching movement with breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Couple more of those. Opening the chest, opening the shoulders. One more. Bring your hands to rest on top of your thighs. Let's start to warm up our neck now. Very important when we're going to be doing all our abs. Nodding the head, yes. Oh, a bit of clicks, creaks. Shake the head, no. Bring the chin back down to your chest. Take little half moon circles, drawing your chin over to each shoulder. And if it feels okay for your neck, take full circles. Oh. In the other direction. Bring the head back through center. Bring your fingers to press into your shoulders as you take shoulder rolls now, rolling the shoulders up and back. Roll them forwards. Take a little seated supine twist. It's not supine, seated twist. We're going to bring the left hand to rest on the right thigh. Bring your right fingertips behind you to press into the floor. Inhale, straighten through the spine. On your exhale, see if you can turn and twist, look over your shoulder. Twist from the middle of your back. One more. Top and sides. Right hand to left thigh. Left fingertips to press into the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. How does it feel on the other side? One more here. Come back through center. Now come up onto your knees and bring some space between the knees. We're going to do camel lean backs. Bring the palms to press into your lower back. Draw your elbows back closer together. And you lift your chest. Exhale, lean back a little bit. Come forward. On the exhale, lean back. See if you can come a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, lean back. Let the head fall back on the shoulders if that feels okay. One more. Now you can keep doing that, or you can send the left arm up and reach the right fingertips down towards your right heel. And then swap sides, so moving quite quickly now. You're still leaning back, but maybe you're incorporating that arm movement. Don't worry if you can't reach your heel, just track those fingertips down towards heel. 3 more here. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Now bring your palms to plant on the lower back again. Draw the elbows back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lean back. Push everything forward and hold here for 5, 4, 3. Keep pushing everything forward. 2, 1. Slowly come back into a child's pose. Bring the knees together. Arms by your sides this time. Allow the forehead to come down. Notice how the lower back feels. Maybe wiggle from side to side. We're warming up the lower back, the neck, the shoulders, the side body here. Bring the hands to press into your mat as you come forward into a tabletop now. Stacking shoulders on top of wrists, hips on top of the knees. Take your cat-cows. On your inhale, lift your tailbone, belly falls, chest is open, looking forwards. As you exhale, round and dome through upper back, chin to chest. Press the palms into the earth. Engage the core of the glutes. Move through your cat-cows at your own pace. Notice how the spine, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back feels, the shoulders. Warming up the spine, ladies. Good, 1 more here. Coming back into tabletop. Now just take some little circles now. So drawing your hips back down towards your heels and then bringing your shoulders over your wrist. Get rid of any clicks and creaks. Moving opposite direction. Come back into your tabletop. Extend your left arm out to the front. Extend the right leg back and flex the toes down towards the earth. Engage your core. Pull your belly button in and up towards the spine. Draw the right hip down to square the hips. Hold in here for 1, 2. Extend those fingertips forward. 3, 4, and 5. Now point the back toes. Clench the left fist, bring your left elbow to connect with your right knee. On your inhale, extend out in both directions. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. 2 more. Last 1. Good. Swapping sides, so bringing left hand and right knee back down. Right arm extends out, left leg goes back. Flex the left toes down, engage the core, pull your belly button in, draw the left hip down, holding for 5. Extend those right fingertips forward, keep it nice and active. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the back toes, clench the right fist, take your bird dog crunches. Right elbow to left knee. Extend. 1. Woo. If you're finding it tricky with the balance like me, tuck the back toes under. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Come back into your tabletop position. Now we're going to move into a plank pose, okay? So we're going to hold this plank for 20 seconds. Bring your hands a little bit wider and further forward. Tuck your back toes around into a plank. Now if this is too much, just bring your knees down, okay? But dome up through the upper back. Keep the shoulders on top of the wrists and engage your core. Hold in here for 20. Fire up the breath. If at any point you need to bring the knees down, do so. Keep that core engaged. Drishti point is between the hands. Already 10 seconds in, 10 more. Good. Bring the knees down. Push back into a child's pose. Arms by your side. Press the hands into the earth, lift the forehead. Come to lie down on your backs now. So keep the knees bent. The feet are about hip distance. Arms, so you can either cross your hands on your chest or interlace your hands behind your head. Upper abs, regular crunch. Let's crunch for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's do 100. So bring the knees into the chest, arms by your side, palms hovering off the earth, pulsing the palms down. 1. Well, we're not going to count 100. So flexing down. Keep your head lifted, your shoulders lifted. And if you want to make it a bit more challenging, straighten the legs here, okay? Lift the upper back, the shoulders off the floor a little bit more. 10 more seconds. Breathe in. Good. Slowly bring the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands behind your head. Butterfly crunch. We're going to lift the head and the shoulders and the knees. So keep the big toes touching and then draw back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up towards the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good ladies, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Let the legs extend straight in front of you. You circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Single leg jackknife pulses. So lift your head, your shoulders off the mat, interlace your fingers behind your right thigh, and hover the left leg off the floor. We're going to pulse this right leg in towards your body and then swap sides. Pulsing for 2. Keep the head and the shoulders lifted. Engage your core, those muscles. Your abdomen. Good, let's go for 10 more seconds. Good. Draw the knees into the chest now. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Circle your knees in both directions. Lift your head and your shoulders off the mat. The knees are at 90 degrees. Crunch, clap. We're going to clap underneath the right leg and extend the left leg straight. Then swap sides. I'm counting, don't worry in my head. Good. Bring the knees back into the chest. Take a little rock, a little circle. Then curl over onto your right side. Bring yourself up. We're going to hold another plank for 20 seconds. So this time maybe take a forearm plank. Bring the forearms down. Interlace your hands. Engage your core. Hold in here for 20. If it's too much, bring the knees down, okay? You don't have to do all these planks. Make sure you're not dipping in your lower back. Dig deep with the breath. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down, crocodile rebound. So bring the palms to rest on top of each other. Let your head rest on top of your hands. Might want to take a little sip of water. Wiggle your hips from side to side. Now set up for a cobra. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders so your fingertips are in line with your shoulders. Draw the shoulders back, tuck the elbows in with the ribs. Lift the kneecaps off the mat. Keep the feet touching on the earth. On your inhale, lift, keep your hands pressed into the earth. On your exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Each time, see if you can come up a little bit more. Keep drawing those shoulders back and away. So remember, our core is not just our tummy, it's our lower back as well. We're strengthening our core right the way around. Doing 3 more of these. Can you come up that little bit deeper? Use your hands to give you power. Holding, coming down. Let your rest on the floor, arms by your side. Palms face up. Check in with lower back. Breathe out. Now, bring your hands to interlace behind your head. Do little cobra lifts now. So keep the elbows hovering off the floor. On your inhale, lift. On your exhale, lower. So only come up as far as feels good for you. Working with the breath, inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. And the forehead can rest on the earth in between. If you feel like this is quite a lot for the neck. Keep looking down towards your mat to protect your neck. 3 more. Good. Bring the left ear down on the floor, arms by your side. Palms face up, big toes touch, heels swap out to the side. How does your breath feel? Is your heart racing in your chest? Slow down your breath. And your forehead back to center. Locust cupcake. So bring your arms out 45 degrees away from your body. Have your palms facing downwards, but press your fingertips into the earth. So imagine you're holding a cupcake in your hands. Wishful thinking, eh? Okay, so on your inhale, you're going to lift and hover the fingertips off the mat. Bring everything back down. Lifting up, holding onto your cupcakes, not letting them go for nothing. Calm down. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Squeezing all the muscles in the arms, all the muscles in the legs. Holding on for dear life to those cupcakes. 1 more. Slowly coming down, right? You're on the mat, arms by your side. Palms face up. Locust with a bind now. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Trap the heels of the hands together. Keep the hands lifted off your body and here. Exhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your legs, lift the thighs, point the toes towards your yoga mat. Inhale in. Exhale, lift. Squeeze those hands together if you can. 3 more. Lift the thighs, point the toes. Last breath here. Good. Slowly coming down. Lift your on the mat, arms by your side. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Push back into a short child's pose. Either arms extended or arms by your side. Check, let that lower back relax here. Take some little wiggles from side to side. Coming up into a downward dog, we're going to take a walk out through our dog, so stretching out through the hamstrings. Flexing the heels up and down towards the back of your mat. Now move, slow it down a little bit. So lift your left ball of your foot, your heel off the floor as you track the right heel down towards the earth. Then come up on the right ball of the foot. Press that left heel down. It doesn't have to touch the floor, don't worry, but just make sure you can really feel that through your hamstring. Yes, and down. Swapping sides. Good, 2 more. Dolphin plank now. Come down onto your forearms from your downward dog, interlace your fingers, and then walk your toes forward a little bit, but keep the feet at hip distance. Keep your head in between your biceps. Press in here. Now try to press the heels down towards the floor a little bit closer. Look towards your belly button. And lift your left leg up into like a 3-legged dog in your dolphin. Challenge yourself. Point those toes up towards the ceiling. Lift that leg even higher. Let the left leg come down. Top side. So if this is too much, just stay in your dolphin or even come into a child's pose. It's quite a lot on the shoulders here. Lift, lift, lift that right leg high. Bring the right leg down. We'll do 1 more set on each side. Press into those forearms. Lift the leg. Last time, right leg comes up. Hold in here. Good. Bring the knees down. Push back into a restorative child's pose. Gently wiggle your hips from side to side. Send your lower back some love. Pressing the hands into the earth as you push up. Do you need to take a sip of water? I do. Quick drink. How you doing? You with me? Okay. Obliques. Come to lie back down on the floor. Take a little wee bit of Shavasana for a minute. Let's notice how the body is feeling. Circle the wrists, the ankles. Get rid of any tension. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Bring the arms out to the side, so the palms are facing up, the knees come into the chest. Let's take little hovering windscreen wipers. So draw both knees over towards the left side, but don't let the knees connect with the earth. Come back through center. Draw the knees over to the right side. Hover. Come back through center. So keep going through both sides. And speed it up a little bit if that feels okay. Keep pressing that lower back down into the earth. Using control. Keeping the shoulders down. Keeping the chest center. Really moving from the lower body here. Using your core strength to help you through each side. Good. And then on your next exhale, let your knees fall over to either left or right side and let the feet rest on the floor. Bring your hands to interlace behind your head, supine crunch, supine twist crunch. Lift the head, come back down. So you're feeling this through the side body now. You're crunching up. Keep your drishti point on the ceiling, not on your hip or your body. Keep the knees together. Coming back down, swapping side, bringing the knees into the chest, draw them over to the other side, crunching up for 20. Ten more. Good. Bring the knees back into the chest. Keep the hands interlacing behind your head. Bike crunches. Extend the left leg as you track left elbow to right knee. Draw the knees in. Other side for 20. Ten more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twist your obliques. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Curl over onto your right side. Extend your legs straight and bring your hands to rest on your head. We're going to do little side jackknife lifts even. It's going to lift this leg up, bring it down. So you can bring your hand to your hip, or you can maybe bring your hand to your head and then see if you can touch your knee with your elbow for an extra little side. Eight, 9, 10. Now 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, woo, 10. Good. Now roll over onto your side. Do the other side. So we're going to bring the right leg up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that top leg straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Counting in my head. Burn. 3 more. Good. Roll over onto your tummy. Bring yourself up into another plank position. So plant the hands into the earth. Tuck the toes. Now either hold in this plank or take shoulder taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Knees come down. Push back. Child's pose. Breathe. Slowly bring yourself back up. Lying down on your back. Keeping your knees bent. Let's go through all of that again. Our abs. So bring the hands to interlace behind the head. Punching up for 20. Ten more. Good. Bring your knees in at 90 degrees, arms by your sides, hundreds. So pulsing the palms down towards the earth, looking up towards the ceiling, lifting your middle back, your upper back. If you really need to feel it more through the core, you can straighten the legs. Ten more. Butterfly crunches, hands behind the head, bring the soles of the feet together, lifting up, coming down. So keep the big toes touching and just track your elbows towards your knees. They don't have to touch. Looking up. Ten more. Hopefully you're feeling this, ladies. I know I am, I'm sweating. Good, bring your knees into your chest for a moment, little wiggle from side to side. Then extend your left leg straight, bring your fingers to interlace behind your right thigh as you lift your head for your single leg jackknife pulses. So pulsing it in for 2, swap and stance. Ten more. Good. Got my eye on you all. Doing a great job. Nice. Hug knees to chest for a moment. Let your head come down. Rock. Crunch, crunch claps. Head and shoulders lift. Clap underneath one side, then the other. For 20. 10 more. Good. Knees to chest. Circle. Move over onto your side. Bring yourself up. Take a plank of your choice. Remember, if you're getting tired, you can always just bring the knees down. Hold them in your chosen plank for 20. 10 more seconds. Engage the core, dome up through the upper back. Shoulders on top of the wrists. Knees down, come down on your tummy. Rebound crocodile. And head to rest on the hands. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Draw the shoulders down, elbows in the ribs, cobra lifts. But keep the hands pressing into the floor. Or for this set, if your lower back feels okay, lift your hands. Inhale up, exhale down. 3 more. Good. Bring the hands to interlace behind your head now. So cobra pulses with the lifts. Keep the tops of the feet pressing into the earth. Just lift your chest, and your elbows, and your head. But keep looking down to the floor. Bring your right ear down to the floor, arms by your side, palms face up. Relax. Locust cupcakes, forehead to press on the floor. Arms by your side at 45. Press the fingertips into the earth. Lifting everything up. Coming down. Hold on to those cupcakes. Five more. Good. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Push back into a child's pose. Move the head from side to side, stretch out the neck. Come up into your dolphin, your downward dog first, and then we'll take a dolphin plank. So bring the forearms down, clasp the hands together, walk the pose a little bit further forward. Really pressing down into the forearms here. Looking towards your belly button. Can you lift one leg up straight, point the toes? Track that right heel or left heel down towards the floor. Swap sides. Squeeze the hands together. One more set on each side. Good. Bring the knees down. Come forward. Lie on your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Arms out to the side. Take your wipers. Draw both knees over to one side. Come back through center, other side. Let those knees hover. On your next one, whatever side the knees fall at, take your supine twist crunch, hands behind your head, crunching up for 20. Five more. Come back through center, let the knees come over to the other side, 20 on this side. Ten more. Come back through center, bite crunch, 20. Ten more. Good, ladies. Come on to your side. Let your hands rest on your side of your head. Do your lifted jackknife, so you can always try and touch your elbow to your knee as you bring that leg up. If not, just keep your hand on your hip. So do whichever one feels best for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Almost at the finish line. Good. Your legs swinging like mad. Woo! Go on, Jill. Good. Now other side. So roll onto your tummy. Take the other side. Ten more. Last bit of power. One more plank. So if you want to do your plank with your shoulder taps, or a forearm plank, or plank with the knees down, but whichever one you're doing, get in it and get going. Well done. Whew. Bring the knees down. Child's pose. Lift your head. Let yourself come back down onto the floor. Well done, ladies. Shavasana. Arms by your side. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Well done. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Slow down the heart with long, deep breaths in and out. Feeling strong, feeling accomplished, feeling proud of your efforts. Feeling fired up for your Friday, for your weekend. Well done. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Start to bring movement to your fingers, your toes. Circle your wrists, your ankles. Move your head from side to side. Feet together, arms overhead. Big full body stretch. Stretch in opposite directions. Hug the knees into the chest. Final well done cuddle. Rock, circle. Before curling into a ball on left or right side. Take a moment there to notice how you feel. Press your hand into the earth as you push up to a seat. Eyes to close, hands to heart prayer, to heart center into prayer even. Bow down towards your hearts. Thank yourself for your morning practice. Thanking the others who shared the energy with you this morning. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies. I wish you an amazing weekend. Namaste. Well done, everybody.